Hi, my name is Jack Hodgins. Welcome back to my channel. Subscriber asking about he wants to buy a Phantom 3 and obviously carry it around and do location shots. What else to carry and what else to recommend? Is an iPad ideal or a laptop basically? So this is my recommendations. Definitely get a Phantom 3 version 3. Props because all the new motors and upgrades on it, so it's great, stable, great for flying with, and I get some really good shots on this. I love this. This is great. Using it all the time at the moment. So I've done quite a few more successful flights this week, and it's been great. So definitely one of these. Spend about up to £1,000. Get the additional batteries, and also I would recommend is when you order that, get the DJI bag. I've got a bag that's not DJI, it's by somebody else, but the zip's already gone on it and stuff, but you can't carry a laptop in it. It's any downfall for it. You can carry some other bits and pieces. Very limited what you can carry. Mine can only carry the Phantom controller and a few batteries and some cables. That's about it. That's a lot you get in it, and I end up carrying other bags and stuff with crap in as well. But if I was backpacking, going all over the place with it and stuff, and power source was quite limited basically, so I'll go for the Phantom version 3. I'll buy up to 6 batteries. Depend on like what you're shooting and how long you're going to be on site for. So if you're going to be out and about shooting for hours on end and you want to cover mostly 6 hours in a day, then I recommend a lot more of these batteries. But trouble is, carrying a lot of these batteries can actually start weighing you down a little bit as well. So you might have to buy additional bags to carry this stuff into it. Depends how strong your shoulders are as well. I would go to the gym, get a bit more muscly, so you can carry a bit more on your back and stuff, because it can hurt your back carrying too much. Depends how fit you are as well and stuff. But carrying too many bags, because they do weigh quite a bit, so carrying quite a lot of these batteries can weigh your pack down. But I would say about, I mean, if I was on site for a couple of hours at a time, I would use my batteries. And also the other thing is, when you're shooting, depends what you're shooting. If you're going to spend 18 minutes per battery up in the air just flying around, then it's pointless shots you're going to get. You need to capture those real nice shots. So you need to sort of look at what you're shooting, where you're going to go. I tend to shoot sort of like buildings, churches, things like that. So you can just get a quick wipe once around, quick overview top. Maximum time, flight time, 5 minutes really. So if you know you're flying quite well and stuff, then you can get things done in 5-10 minutes. You can get onto the next location and shoot again. So you can neutralize more out your battery, getting more shots with it. But if you can just get out there and just fly around and stuff, it's pointless shots. People get bored watching it. So you need to sort of look at what you're shooting. You need to get practice in first. So when you practice more, you get better at it, then you neutralize more your battery on footage wise as well. So I would definitely get the Phantom 3, get used to it first. Buy about six batteries. I know they're expensive, they're about, I know, £80 a pop, I think they are each. Always buy DJI recommended batteries. I've not tried the other ones that are on the market at the moment, because I'd like to keep with what works. And the DJI batteries haven't let me down yet. So 6 of those. I would out and about, I would definitely invest in one of these, because I use my iPhone basically. So I'm looking to upgrade my iPhone to iPhone 6, so I'm going to be out longer on doing shots. The iPhone 6 phone is a good phone to use. I'm using iPhone 5S at the moment, which is good. But I like to do a lot of like filming on the ground level as well, not using my Phantom, so I can combine those shots together with my footage, make it a bit more interesting. But shooting people, cars, vehicles, again, depends where I am, what I'm doing. I can get a nice sort of shot in on the iPhone and stuff. I want to go for the 6, because the 6 has a nice stability bit. So when you are panning with your hands as smooth as you are, it does iron the little bits out. You do sort of end up moving about with your body, you know, because I've tried panning really nice like that. When I played it back, it did look a bit wonky basically, but iPhone 6 is meant to be better for that. The other thing is, because obviously when you're using your iPhone or your Android device recording, because obviously you're looking at the video coming down from the Phantom, your battery can go quite flat on your phone. So I will buy one of these batteries. It's a battery backup basically. You charge it all up, then you can initially boost charge your phone. You can use this on the range extender. You can use this on your remote control as well, and you can give your laptop a quick boost charge as well. So it's quite a good little lifesaver basically. If you're out in the field and one of your device's battery's going a bit low and you've got no power source, and give it a quick boost on this. You can actually run it from this as well. I don't know how long it will run for. I've not maximised it out, but they're quite powerful little batteries. This cost me 70 odd quid from Maplins, and it's a bit of a lifesaver basically. So definitely have that one in your pack. It's small, tight, fits in your back, and it's great to carry around with you. So that's what I would carry. The other things I carry as well with me is I also have my GoPro 4. I tend to use that on my head, and you've probably seen a few videos. So mount it on your head, get it pointing at the right angle. So when you're up there flying around, you can record what you're doing as well as the camera's recording what it's seeing with the Phantom. Then you can combine those shots together and stuff. And if something does happen, you catch it on the camera here basically. So you capture everything as well. So that's another what I use this for as well. And also I've also purchased myself, which I'm going to do a review later on, is an actual 3-axis gimbal and stabilizer for my GoPro. So that will go in on that basically. So when I do normal standard footage filming, but on the ground level basically, I got to do this with nice panning, stuff like that. And this is great, especially if you're walking through a building. I don't want to fly my Phantom through a building, so I can walk through that with this and get that nice steady pan shots and stuff. So that's nothing I would carry in my bag. This is about £200 to buy. It comes with chargeable batteries. Again, you can use your battery pack to give it a quick boost charge if you end up running flat on that. So quite a nice device. So that's what I also carry it with me as well, especially if you're doing aerial shots and then you're interviewing people. This is a great one to interview people because it keeps it nice and stable. Even if you sort of move about, it keeps it level. Great bit of kit to have. I would definitely recommend that. Another thing I would also recommend, if you're talking to people or interviewing people, or you're actually filming someone else flying the Phantom, and I would invest in a microphone, get nice clearer shots. Because I noticed you can get a lot of background interference on using the mics on the GoPros, but I tend to use a microphone, which I'm using today on my videos here. So that's nice bit in there. So definitely a DJI. So when you order your Phantom, order the Phantom's DJI pack as well. You know, the rucksack with it, and then obviously I would wait a month, depending on money wise. If you can afford it on one great big go, I would definitely recommend additional batteries as well. For the editing side, MacBook Air basically, they come in 13-inch version, so they're not as big as a bit bigger than an iPad, but much lighter than any other laptop basically. Runs Mac OS on it because it's stable, it doesn't crash out. Great laptop to have. And I use iMovies all the way. I mean, I haven't outgrown iMovies yet. I use it for all my videos, and I'm using it on this video I've done today. It's simple, it's easy. You can take the SD card from your Phantom, you put it in an adapter, put it straight into the MacBook Air, straight onto iMovies, do your editing stuff, then you can save it back to the SD card or save it on the hard drive. Because the MacBook Air uses static flash storage, it's much faster and quicker to use. When you start editing videos together and you start adding layers of video on top of each other, things can get really slow. MacBook Air should be able to handle that quite well, and it's a great starting point to start off with, especially out in the field. You're editing, it's got 12 hours of battery life, so you've got 12 hours of editing before you get back to normal life, and you'll be able to plug it back in the wall. But again, if you're going for location, plan your location when you're out and about where you're going to, so you can always get back somewhere. You can plug back in all your power and stuff. Or if you're out in the States and stuff, they tend to have these places you can charge your phones up and stuff, and then you can get all your batteries recharged back up again. So plan ahead as well and stuff. But that's what I would recommend. MacBook Air to carry around with iMovies installed, your Phantom version 3, 6 additional batteries, a battery booster, and obviously some sort of car adapter, so you can use your standard charger for your Phantom on an adapter that can be plugged straight into a car charger. So if you're driving around and you want to charge in between locations as well, that's what I do. That's what I've got at the moment. I would keep in the car basically. So if I'm going from one location to another, as soon as I've used one battery up, that's straight on charge in the car, and then by the time I get to the next location, that charges batteries already, so you can keep the rotating of the batteries and stuff. Always check with the batteries, because you can do checks on the batteries by pushing and holding down, and as soon as the red light starts flashing, it can give you the health of the battery, so it's good to know. And this one's not actually going to do it, so let's try again. There you go. It flashes, shows all all lights, also all green lights on the bottom there, which basically says all my cells in my batteries are pucker. Basically, and it's a good way of checking batteries off the fly as well. I did a little tip on that on my videos earlier and stuff. So I hope that's answered your questions. I know the MacBook Air is expensive, but if you're paying a lot of money for a decent bit of kit, I would make sure I'm carrying decent kit for everything else, because obviously the video's good to get off the Phantom or your phone to use, but you need some really good decent kit to put it all together with and stuff like that. And also carry some music with you, royalty-free music, so you can add that to soundtrack. And also I like the Phantom 3 because it doesn't record the sound on the footage. So I've seen a lot of videos out there, people with the motors humming away and it's horrible. It's nice to replace it with a bit of a soundtrack. So I hope this video was good for you. If it was, please comment below, let me know what else you'd like to see. Send me an email, put my email address here for you. And I can get another video up online for you shortly. And don't forget guys, there's if you're in the UK, there is a drone show coming up in December. I think it's the 5th of December, the very first one in the UK. It's actually at Birmingham NEC, the National Exhibition Centre. First of its kind in the UK. It looks like all the brands are going to be there, and looks like DJI is going to be there over their stall as well. I'm booking tickets. I will be there filming for my next channel, so if you see me, say hello and bump into me and say hello and stuff. And if you're a flyer, and you've got any questions, you can ask me there and then as well. I won't have a stall, I'll be just literally walking around and stuff, but picking up, see what's new out there as well, and obviously then doing a video for it for my channel. So again, be safe, fly safe, and take care, and see you in the next one. Cheers.